It's recording.
Yeah.
Okay, so just tell me, Brent, okay, when you say parent DSR, that means if it's a data feature, it is referring to the record of the postpaid DSR, correct?
Correct, yeah, postpaid, airline, or contract renewal.
What?
Postpaid airline or B2B. Postpaid
Okay.
airline B2B, right?
B2B, contract renewal, yep.
Okay, upgrade. Yeah, exactly.
Basically, whatever the non-data feature it was attached to.
Oh, okay, you can say what of type of activation it is attached to, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, activation, or you can say mainline.
Correct, exactly, yep.
Okay,
So that is parent DSR.
and DSR. Okay. Now,
Same month deact SMD.
SMD. Okay, so Brent, when you say SMD, same month deactivation. So this is, I mean, when you're updating this field.
Yeah, so that gets updated only on DX, which are imported into the system using the PRM file.
So you want to say the chargebacks?
Yeah, the chargeback, yep. So all activations will have null for SMD, deactivate, DSR, deactivate, and reactivate. Those will all be null for activation.
Okay, so it's updated when the PRM crashing is done and the chargebacks are uploaded on the system, correct?
Yeah, it's uploaded. The chargebacks are usually uploaded, I think once a week, maybe. I'm not sure. They might have changed it to once a month now.
Once a month now.
Once a month now. Okay, so it's clear, right? You call it chargebacks file, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
If you put a word clause in the select statement, and if you wear activity type equals DX, you might be able to see some data as well.
Okay, so let's do this. What's the column name for DX over here?
SMD.
Okay, let's see. We only say SMD. Is it a Boolean field? Brent? Okay, activity types is equal to deact. Am I mentioning it correctly, or is it like I have to do a pattern matching?
I'm sorry?
Is the spelling correct? Deact?
Oh yeah, that's exactly right. Yep.
Okay. Okay. There you
So
go.
now go to the thing with DX, and it shouldn't be null. Keep going to the right.
Sorry?
Keep going to the right.
Okay, okay. Deactivate, SMD.
Yeah, so the SMD is equal to 1. That means it's the same with DX.
Okay. Same month deact. F1. Okay, otherwise it's null.
0.
It's null. Even if it's a deact of the other month, correct?
Yeah, if it's a DX from another month, the SMD is equal to 0. You'll see that on the third line.
Okay, so yeah, updating the deactivation date also, correct?
Correct, yep.
And everything, this is happening when you're actually updating the chargebacks file, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, is it like, are you updating it to the same record activation? I guess you're creating a separate record for it in your system, correct?
Correct, yep.
For which one?
For example, if an activation has happened and if the chargeback file is uploaded for deact, deact will have a separate record in this table.
Correct, yep.
Okay.
So how are you nullifying Brent?
How are you modifying the DX?
No. He's asking Brent, like, how are you nullifying it? It's are you comparing the two records in the same table with the help of phone number?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we use phone number to make sure that somebody put an activation in there.
Okay, so when
use phone number and temporary number.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So deactivation will be added as a separate is adding as a separate record in the same table.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, Brent, just give me a minute. Same table. Okay, Brent, when you're doing with this deact and react date as well, correct?
Yeah, yeah. If it
So,
was a React, it would put a date in there for a React. So yeah, so PX or X will not put React. So if you want to see that, you can search for activity type React instead of DX. You'll see some React data in there.
okay, even if it's a react, I mean, it's like it will be done at the store, so you don't have to add as a separate. It will be in the existing
No,
records
it's
itself.
done through the file. It's done through the file. Yeah.
Sorry? Sorry, man, I didn't get you.
The React date is done through the same file as the DX.
Okay.
The chargeback file will have DX, Reacts,
Correct.
and non-commissionable items.
Okay. So that means you're also creating a separate record for all these three things: DX, Reacts, and commissions. Am I right?
Non-commissionable items.
And non-commissionable item.
Non-commissionable. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So as we just said that when you're nullifying it, like when you want to check whether this is like that particular number is valid for paying out commissions or no, you also check out whether that particular number has a deactivation against it in the same system or no. Okay. So
Yeah,
so
exactly, yeah.
so if it's not there, it becomes an eligible transaction for the payouts to calculate the
So
payouts.
if it's not there, what it does is it makes the employee ID, store ID, market ID, manager ID all equal to 0. So
Oh.
that nobody gets affected by it.
Oh, so you are actually when you're uploading the DAX, you are actually going into the activation lines and marking all has 0, show ID, market ID, everything.
Yeah, exactly. So that somebody, the last thing we want is somebody to get a chargeback for an activation they didn't do.
Okay.
That's why we do it that way.
Okay, so you're not, you're not going to the phone number and checking the common phone numbers and then doing plus minus. You're just using when your deactivations is uploaded in the chargebacks file. Okay, you're just searching the activation against it. Okay, and just nullifying the store ID, market ID, and everything as 0. So that is doesn't become eligible for any calculation.
Exactly. So basically it becomes non-commissionable.
Okay. So the store ID field and the market ID, of course, because that is the base for all the calculations.
Correct.
Okay. So you are just nullifying it, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
So in your entire system, it is nowhere to be calculated.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
I'll find it. The system. Okay. Transaction number updated by, is this the employee ID?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, updated by is the employee ID. The transaction number is one which is entered in the T-Mobile, correct?
Correct. Yep.
What is this CAM issue?
So the CAM issue, it's something that was in there for a long time ago. What it turned into is whether a deposit was collected or not.
Right. So that if it is a deposit collection, that is subprime. If there is no deposit, it is prime.
Okay,
Yep.
prime and deposit. Okay. Does this have any significance? Approved and approved by?
Yeah. Well, but
Let's get out this where condition now. Let's take
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Take this. Yeah, we are done with that. So. So market upgraded parent user SMD reaction updated by. Okay. So this is the employee which is actually creating this record, right?
Yes, correct. Yep.
Okay, can issue approved by. So approved by, what significance this has when you're saying
There's an approval page on there. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll probably see the ones that are not involved. But what happens is every night the manager goes in there and they're supposed to approve all the transactions that happen at the store. What probably happened here is they didn't approve, they didn't approve the day before.
Okay, so you're saying this is the latest one, so they won't have approved this.
Yeah, they would have approved it because I did the backup at I think 12 o'clock at night or 1 in the morning. So they probably would have approved it the next day.
Okay, okay. So this is since we are seeing the latest records. No, not the latest records. This is the earlier database, right, Brent?
Yeah, yeah. So if you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see something that says approved by, and it'll have an ID in there.
Okay,
You just gotta go
and
find.
okay,
You might have to go down 1,000 records.
yeah, I'll just do that.
जस्ट इसको जीरो इंक्लूड करना पे
Hmm.
हम भी हमारा सिस्टम परफॉर्मेंस देखते हैं ना 4,000 रुपये
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Again, wait. Let's make
एक
it.
और जीरो
Let's make it
जीरो
10,000.
हाँ रन करो
Yeah, it should definitely be.
It should show now.
because 10,000 queries also how first
I guess I saw something.
Oh, you see, yeah. So maybe these other managers are not doing the correct thing. They're not approving now.
Okay.
So yeah, so no, what's supposed to happen is they're supposed to approve all their transactions by the next day.
Hmm.
So it doesn't
Okay.
look
So
like these guys are doing it.
okay. So that's the significance. I mean, that's the functionality what you have added, correct?
Yep.
So approved by means you're saying the store manager approval.
Yes, it would probably be a storage ID.
Okay, store manager. I mean, say RSM employee ID, correct?
Yep, correct.
So this is also a reference to the employee table.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, employee table. And approved date is the date. I mean, where it is like approved.
Yep, exactly.
Now,
PRM
what is this PRM raw data ID?
So that's for the DX. What it does is it relates to the PRM table. So if you open up, there's another table called PRM. What happens is whenever we upload the PRM, we put all the PRM into one table, and then we also put a reference of it into this table for DX.
Okay, so when you say, can you just tell me which is the table? Let's just.
TBL, it should be TBL PRM.
PRM. Is this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep. So this one right here
PRM ID.
is every single transaction that was inside of the PRM file. So the PRM file actually has activations in there as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So this puts all the activations into this table. What it also does is it also writes the DX into this table and into the DSR table.
Okay, so you're saying even if it's an activation or deactivation, it will link that activation or deactivation record from the DSR to this table. Am I right?
No. Activations do not link.
Oh,
Only
okay.
DX link.
So only deacts from the DSR
Yes.
are linked to this table.
because we are looking only for the chargebacks.
Okay, linked to this.
So you are linking them just to make sure that we are nullifying those from the calculations.
No, the reason why we link them is what happens is they post and then they revert. They post revert throughout the month, right?
Okay.
So the reason why we link them is because when we revert it, we have to delete all the DX from the table DSR.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay, but anyways, Brent, you are actually when you are actually loading the chargebacks file, the store ID, market ID, and everything is also already nullified, right? In the activations. So why do we need this linkage? Only for the DX.
Because the reason why you need the link is because and it's probably not happening anymore. But when they first started using this, they were doing it every week. Okay, they were uploading the same document every week. But what happens is every week it adds more activations to the document, right?
Exactly.
So in order for us to delete them from the DSR table, we have to know that it was part of this import that they're reverting. Or they're deleting. Does that make sense?
Okay. So you were saying if they are again importing the same file, again, say for example,
Exactly.
again just uploading the same chargebacks file, so you're using it as a unique identifier, so that
Correct.
duplicate things
Yeah.
doesn't occur.
We delete them all from the DSR table. Um, we delete them all from the DSR table whenever they re-import them.
Oh, okay. So that means when you're saying that transaction number approved, when you're saying PRM data ID, okay, that means you are nullifying this when you're actually uploading the second time and then again updating the PRM raw data ID. Am I correct?
Correct. Yeah, but we're not nullifying. We're actually deleting from this table. So when they re-upload the PRM again, we're deleting anything that belongs to that PRM that they're re-uploading.
So the first PRM file when they upload, let's say on 3rd I am doing a crash for day 1 and I'm uploading the PRM file. Again on day 4 I am uploading a PRM file for 1 and 2. So on day 4 when I'm uploading, it is removing all the day 3 PRM file that I have uploaded and rewriting everything in the PRM table.
Correct. And the DSR table.
Right.
In the DSR table you're talking about, Brent?
DSR table linking.
Both of them.
Okay, so in the DSR table you're just updating this field. Am I correct?
No. In the DSR table, we're inserting a new record.
Okay, so you're deleting all the DX which was already uploaded, and then when the next file comes, the updated file comes, you are deleting all the DX and you're uploading it again because that file, new file has the records, has from 1 to 5. Okay.
So क्यों कर रहा है ऐसा? Because duplicates नहीं. First तारीख को deactivate हो सकता है. First I'm activating it. Second I'm deactivating it. So third day 3 when I'm doing a PRM, I'll get an activation. So we will not be doing any chargebacks. We will not see anything. Therefore, since day 2 they are deactivating it. Therefore, when you are doing a PRM crash, you will see the deact. Let's say on day 6 or day 7, I'm going and doing a reactivation. On day 10, when you're doing the PRM crash after 48 hours, you will see it as a react.
Yeah.
So you'll have a deact date, react date. Am I correct?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So DX from. Okay, but in any case, you're just deleting the earlier records.
Yeah. Let's say.
All the DX and reacts we're deleting every time you re-import the PRM.
So, Brent, tell me this. Let's say I'm locking the entry on 11th of the following month.
Yes.
And I'm doing a final PRM crash on 30. So the final PRM crash will be the final data for my commissions packaging stuff.
Correct.
So let's say for the month of June, I did for the month of July, I did a PRM final crash and got my commissions payout ready. Next, in the next PRM crash, if I have more updates on the fallouts or the deactivations, they go as chargebacks in the following month?
Correct, exactly. Yeah, they're imported as a new file, starting in it. So basically, it's not going to delete anything from the previous file that you did, because it's considered a new file for a new month.
Okay, for in that case, you're not deleting the previous month records, correct?
Correct, exactly.
Okay, but Brent, okay, that's fine. Because since you don't want to have duplicates in your system, okay, you're deleting it from the PRM as a whole also, and you're also deleting it from the DSR, only the DX and reacts. Now, as you said, now first time when you upload the chargebacks file, if there is a deactivation against an activation in the system, you're nullifying store ID, market ID, and other stuff, correct?
But yeah, only if there isn't one. If there isn't a activation for that DX, then we're nullifying the DX, employee ID, store ID, and market ID, anything that has to do with who it's assigned to.
Okay. So
yeah, that's the only record we're nullifying. We're not touching the activation.
You're not touching the activations fields, right?
Correct. Yeah. We never never touch the activation section.
Okay, so in any case, even if the chargebacks file are uploaded, okay, the original DSR entry for activations is not touched.
No, activation are not touched. But the DX, we check to see if there is an activation in there. If there is, then we use the employee ID of the activation of the DX. If there isn't, then we set the employee ID, store ID, market ID equal to 0 for that DX, so no one gets affected by it.
Okay. So say for example, first time when you're uploading a deactivation against any activation in the system, okay, the activation record is untouched. You're not modifying any fields in the activation.
Correct, exactly.
Okay, and only in the deactivations, your deactivations when it's uploaded to the DSR table, you are updating the store ID and market ID as 0.
ID, store ID, market ID.
Okay, all as 0.
Only on the DX row.
Only on the DX records, correct?
Yes, exactly, yep.
Okay. I mean, okay, that's fine. But Brent, I mean, why are you doing this? Why are you just nullifying store ID and market ID?
And employee ID. The reason why we do that is because we do not want to penalize people who didn't get an activation put on their account. So, for example, let's say you went into the store, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you did an activation, produced about $200 in revenue, right?
Okay.
The deactivation comes through.
Okay.
And it says, okay, here's the deactivation minus $200, right?
Okay, exactly.
So now say VJ goes in there and he does an activation.
Okay.
But the rep doesn't put the activation in for whatever reason.
Okay.
Let's say that was $150 activation.
Okay.
So the rep didn't put it into the system. But then T-Mobile comes through and then VJ goes and he DX. T-Mobile comes back and says, okay, $150 knocked off. We don't want to take the $150 off of that person's numbers because he never got paid the $150 for it.
So the same month DX.
In the same month DX, correct?
It's for all DX.
Okay. So in any case, you're not touching the store ID, market ID field whenever you're uploading the DX in the current system.
Yeah, and there's another reason for it as well. There was a lot of fraud going on about 2 years ago. So what was happening was the fraud was going on, and then T-Mobile was deactivating the fraud. Since the fraud was done through another company,
Okay.
T-Mobile never, so basically no one ever put that activation into the system, but the DX came through.
Okay.
So that's why we also did it, because what was happening was somebody's dealer code would get stolen, and then another store would activate 50 lines,
Okay.
and then now this person's dealer code will have 50 DX on there, even though they didn't do the activation.
Okay.
So that's another reason.
Okay. So you're not at all caring to update the store.
I think they cleared the fraud up. I don't think there's any more fraud going on.
So you're not at all worried about against which store it was actually deactivated also. Brent? Hello, Brent? Hello?
Hey, Brent?
Yeah?
Yep. So because deactivations is not only happening at our stores, it is also happening at other stores too.
Right, exactly, yeah. So, it doesn't happen I don't think it happens anymore.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it's no sense to actually update the store ID field because it can happen at other stores also, which are not part of our system. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. So no need to update only has deactivations. You're only using this deactivations mobile number to do the nullification. Am I correct?
Mobile number and temporary number.
Mobile number and temporary.
Mobile number and a temporary number.
Okay. Let's move forward. And PR raw data. What is this gross profit DSR?
That's the revenue that's created by the transaction.
Revenue of the transaction.
Revenue generated.
Okay. So,
is it going by line or all
yeah,
together in one line?
So that's what Vijay is trying to ask is, okay, if you have a postpaid activation done, Okay, and with that you also added a data feature.
Correct.
Okay, so is the both the revenues being added over in the gross profit DSR?
Yes. Yeah, each one will carry its own revenue. So, for example, a postpaid, let's just say 3.5 times MRC. So if it was a $40 postpaid or $50 postpaid, it would get paid $175 for that line. Mostly they put a $20 data feature on there. The data feature would be paid $70, I believe.
So you are having a separate line for data feature also in this, right?
Correct. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so you're not giving a gross revenue in the postpaid. You are even the data feature was added at the time of activation. Okay,
Yeah.
You are adding say revenue generator for postpaid separately in a line separately.
Correct.
Okay, not making it a gross but making it as a net only for postpaid. Okay, and you are creating a new line for data feature. Okay, and that will have its individual revenue. No having a sum up, a sort of total or something like that.
Correct. No, there isn't.
Individual. Even if it's a total, it was even if it's total, it was 20 plus 70, 90. But you're maintaining 20 as data feature and 70 as postpaid activation.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Price override reason ID. I mean, I guess it's master. Why we are using this?
Oh, that's not used anymore.
Not used, right? Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what that does.
Okay.
It was so long ago. It was about 6 years ago when that was used.
Okay. Customer email. I guess that's also not a. Is it like? Does it have?
If the customer gives them the email, then it goes in there.
Okay. Only if he is allowed. I mean, if he permits to do that. Correct.
Exactly.
Okay. Refill text date. Is that used right now?
It's not used right now. No, none of these text dates are used.
Thank you text data. Is it?
No.
Accessory.
No, none of the text dates. None of the text dates are used.
Okay. What is voucher ID?
That's not used. Is that used? No, it doesn't look like it's used right now.
I mean, as a trader.
What that was is Wireless Vision was the first company to do trade-ins.
Exactly. That was my question. Yeah.
Yep. So they were the first ones to do trade-in. They were working with another company in Michigan to do trade-in. So the voucher ID was a trade-in voucher ID from this company, and the voucher amount was how much the company gave them for it.
Okay, so that is a trading. I mean, you can say the trade-in amount, correct?
Yeah, but I don't think it's used anymore.
No, voucher IDs, no more voucher IDs, but
yeah, trade-in amount. Okay. Contact number. I mean, if the user, the customer permits to do that. Okay. Yep. Phone purchased. What does that mean? Phone purchased.
Yeah.
Easy pay.
That means that a handset was purchased.
That's EIP.
Is it?
Whether it is EIP, whether it is.
So is it like, okay, whether it's an outright purchase, whether it's no purchase, or whether it's an EIP purchase? Is that what it means?
No. So there's a question on the Enter DSR where it says once phone purchased. If phone was purchased, then what happens is it creates a revenue of half MRC.
Yeah,
okay, spiff. Okay, so it's just a checkbox in a system that whether the phone is purchased or no, correct?
Right. On activation, yes.
Okay. What is Easy Pay, Brent?
I'm not sure. That was used a long time ago. It's not used anymore.
Okay. So phone purchase is just a Boolean field, whether it's purchased or no, whether they want to purchase. Okay. Phone revenue, I guess, is the spiff what you are talking about, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So it will only be updated when they are actually doing a purchase.
Correct.
But
go left a little bit.
Left.
Tell me when to stop.
No, keep going. I want to know what kind of product type these are.
Hold on.
Okay, so only if a phone was purchased, it will count that revenue.
Okay, only for postpaid.
The postpaid airline,
B2B.
Okay. So I mean, is it in the prepaid also? They can No, right?
I don't know. I don't think it generates any revenue in the free phase.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you haven't dialed it. Phone revenue, that's a spiff. Now, when you say
Yeah.
phone revenue, okay, so you say $10. Why this is zero? It should be one, right?
Right. So in our system we don't calculate the $10 as full, into the revenue of the transaction because phone purchase is zero.
I didn't get you, Brent.
I'm sorry?
I didn't get you. Can you repeat the last sentence?
Oh yeah. If the phone purchase is equal to 0, then it doesn't calculate phone revenue into the total revenue.
So there is no phone purchase there.
Okay. So why this is mentioned as $10?
That is the revenue
it should be 0.
It probably should have been 0, right?
It probably should have 0 in there, yeah. But we don't count unless the phone purchase is equal to 1. That's when we start counting that in there.
Okay. Anyways, but you're sure that phone revenue is a spiff? What you calculate, correct?
Yeah. It's half MRC.
Okay. PHP already. I mean, I guess it's when you say it's jump already on account. It's the same like PHP already on account. Okay.
Yep.
PHP is different, jump is different.
PHP, okay. Already on account. Okay, trade up.
So this is what took over for the voucher ID. So now T-Mobile recently, they're doing all the trade-ins now for the other company. So now we just mark it as trade up equals yes if it was trade up or trade in.
Okay. Non-commissionable items. I guess it's the chargebacks.
Yeah, it will come from the chargebacks.
Yes, exactly. It comes from the PRM chargebacks.
Okay, comes from the. EIP phone purchased. Okay, so it's an installment purchase. It is yes, no. Correct?
Okay. So you know what? Yeah. So this is the field that actually looks at. So that's what it is.
Okay.
So this is the field. Forget about phone purchase field.
Okay.
That's now what makes more sense. That's the one that it looks at.
Okay, that's the main field where you're saying yes, no, and then it should be EIP number and the stuff coming for us. And same as jump already.
Oh, you know what? Jump already is the jump already. PHP already is probably not used anymore.
Okay, yeah, that's all right now. Okay.
Yep.
Jump already. Okay. And deactivation DSR ID. So I guess in the activations, you're actually entering this deactivation DSR ID, which you're uploading, correct?
Correct, yeah.
I guess this is a field you're using. Sorry, Brent? Can you come again?
This will only get filled in on DX.
This only on DX. Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah. So it is, search for activate type equals DX. And what I believe this does is it finds out which activation this should be tied to.
Yeah, exactly. So that it should be in the activation records, right? Because
it should be in the deactivation records.
Okay, not a problem. We'll just check it out. Not a problem with that. Do you want me to fire a query right now to just check it out?
Yeah. Run the query. Let's make sure.
Okay. So.
No, you got it right. You just got to change it to DX.
Just keep the activity type is equal to DX.
Okay.
Exactly.
Type is equal to deact. I guess it's null. Okay, let me just give a moment, Brent. I'll just add one more AND condition. Okay.
Okay.
Deact. You say deact.
We might not even use this anymore.
Yeah. Just give me a moment. Okay. Let me see whether I can get some records or no.
Sure. Yep.
Here's the number.
She will not.
Yeah, there's not. I think you have to change the deact, and they'll bring you back a record.
Yeah, I think so. It won't fetch any records. Suppose.
Yeah, because there's probably nothing in the database, so that's probably why it's taking so long. But if you change it from act type equals to X or act type equals to DX, they'll bring back some records.
Stop.
Okay, let's give it some time. Wait, let's stop it. Okay.
And then we change X to DX, you should get some records.
Okay.
Yeah, this probably hasn't been used in a while. That's probably why it's not.
I guess there is no. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'll only say top 5. I guess that will be very simple. Top 5 because deactivation is not having anything because it got executed. Okay, I'll also remove this order by DSR ID. That is not also needed. Okay, deact DSR ID. Let me see whether I can. Let's try our luck. Okay, I guess we got some records.
Okay, also I guess it is the act. This is probably, when's the last time that this happened? What's the act date on that?
Okay, what's the act date? I guess it's older. It should be. It's 2014. February and April.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that does.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, yes, already. But it is referring to the same table, right? Self-join type of.
Yeah, PRM table. Cache process table.
Yep.
Is it referring to PRM cache table?
It should be. I'm not 100% on exactly what that is.
I think
I can do some research and figure it out, but it's probably not that important.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll leave it.
That's fine. Yeah. First jump. What is it? First jump.
I think that's something new that they just came out with, where Whimsy would know that one better. I think it's the first time that the jump
is
on account or something.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is advantage customer? I'll go back to the same query. Wait.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, search for advantage customer.
Yeah. Yes.
Pre-order.
What is pre-order, Brent?
Accessories.
I think there might have been a time where when the new iPhone came out, people were able to pre-order it.
Okay.
So they couldn't actually get it from the store, so they pre-ordered it from the store, and then they got direct shipped to their house.
Okay.
Something like ship to?
Yeah, it's like a direct ship from T-Mobile directly to the customer.
Yeah, even now we have, let's say if the device is not available in the store, we select ship to and we will get the IMEI later when they activate the phone.
Exactly. So I think that would be marked as true if that happens.
So that's why you have temporary number.
Pre-order, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's even on there anymore.
Anyway, we'll check with Lindsay again on this field.
Yeah, exactly. Lindsay would know better about that.
Okay, so this is exactly the data. I'm just asking, confirming it again, Brent. It's the data where we're actually doing the DSR export also, right? You're directly exporting this table.
Correct. Yeah. This is the table that has every transaction in it.
Okay, and the other important table is the PRM data file. There's a chargebacks.
No, that one's not that important. That one not anymore. The second most important table.
Mm-hmm.
Go to what's the table?
Okay.
Okay, so the second most important one is going to be called TBL DSR package trans.
Okay.
Package trans. Oh, this is a commission package?
Correct. This is the equivalent of the DSR table for the commission payout.
Okay.
Okay.
DSR package. So is it the formulas, like the commission formulas, Brent? Is it the commission formulas or what?
It's not the formula. It's the same exact as the table DSR,
Mm-hmm.
where it has all the raw data of every single commission transaction per employee.
Okay, just give me a moment, let me see. So,
You can just right click on it and select.
yeah.
But okay, you can do it. Okay.
DSR. Yeah, select down package trans.
So this has all the information that the table DSR has, but it also has how much you're going to pay the employee.
So you're storing it in the database, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So is it stored, I mean, what is the structure when you're storing it? Is it like it's stored employee wise?
No. So here's how the process works now.
Okay.
Basically what they're doing is they're basically freezing the table DSR in this table. So we'll select from 7/1 to 7/31, right? When they're doing July commissions.
Mm-hmm.
And then what it does is it pulls all the transactions in from 7/1 to 7/31 and creates a new transaction into this table for that.
Okay, so let's check out, I mean, the latest one. Let me see. My DGSC subsan.
Select complete now. Yeah.
So this is the DSR ID, like the current DSR entry, correct?
Correct. Yeah, that's the relationship to the DSR table.
Okay, what's the package ID? When you see?
So basically that's every month they have a new package ID.
Okay.
So she's uploading product code, agent code, service number, customer name.
So that means if we just take a glimpse of the
Yes, exactly. It relates to that table.
okay, so it's like, okay, Feb 10 case commissions, okay, that is having, okay, then
Right now it
Feb
is 122. So look what 122 is. For the query
Yeah,
what you
you have to do more than top 100. Oh, actually, no, you know what? It's going to be the last one. It's going to be the last one on the list.
okay.
DSR packaging is 122.
No, I think it's 200 something.
Yeah.
What?
222.
221, I think it was.
221.
I think so.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
try. There you go.
221.
June 2014 commissions.
Okay.
So now you go back to your DSR package trans. Execute.
There you go.
221.
221. So package ID. So every
Every month. And this is the package commissions that is being uploaded by Lindsay.
Yeah.
So when she's uploading, she's uploading on this agency code, that is the dealer ID.
So I mean, how does this record work? Like, is it per DS ID means okay, this is the transaction ID and the same information, product code, and the agent.
Yeah, everything's the same. It basically freezes the commissions in time. The reason why we do that is we don't want people changing the commissions while they're paying them. So on the 14th of the month, of the next month, they freeze them. And then when they freeze them, they put them into this table.
Okay, so are you saying it is the processed DSR transactions which are eligible for commissions?
Yes, correct, exactly.
Okay, so after doing the PRM crashing and chargebacks and everything.
You log in on 11th. You are doing the PRM crash.
Okay.
Chargebacks file को upload करके whatever are commissionable items, you are pushing them into a separate table.
That is package
package trans.
So, okay, so PRM.
It's even putting non-commissionables in this one as well.
Yeah, this contains DX, REX, and non-commissionable items.
And activations, yeah.
Yes, activations too.
Okay, so it also contains deactivations also in this, correct?
Yeah, this contains everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
activations.
This is basically a copy of the TBL DSR, the one we just went over.
Okay, after all the process is done. Okay.
After the PRM crash is done.
Okay. So I guess we need to see the difference field. I guess we went through all the fields. We have DSR table. So
Yeah, this have a couple different fields, such as it has the DSR ID and the DSR package ID.
okay,
And then
translate the same amount. What is it? Amount and MGR amount?
the amount that the employee pays for that transaction.
Oh, that's a commission.
Commission, yes, exactly.
Okay, so how much amount for that transaction? The employee is getting paid. Am I correct?
Yeah, correct. Yep.
Okay. Okay, and what is this MGR amount?
It's not used anymore. They used to pay their managers a transaction fee, but not anymore.
Okay. So when you say 6.50, it's per transaction what commission the employee is getting.
Yes, for that transaction, yes.
Tire number?
That's not used anymore. They used to have different tiers that they paid them out on. So if they hit a certain goal, they would get paid $10 for the transaction. If they hit another goal, they would get paid $7. Another goal, they would get paid $5. They don't use that anymore.
Okay, tie number. So previous gap goal was that.
That is that's the number of boxes that their goal is.
Previous, I mean, is the previous month goal or what?
Yeah, the previous month goal, exactly. Yeah, because when you're
previous month.
Your top position is 1 month behind. It's 1 month behind.
So it's like previous month box goals, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. And what is gross?
Can you guys hold on 1 second?
Sure.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm back.
No, not a problem, not a problem. So, Brent, what is gross profit when you say gross profit?
That's the revenue created from that transaction.
Okay, revenue for that transaction.
Well, yeah, it's going to be there. Gross profit. If you keep going to the right,
Sorry?
keep going to the right.
Keep going to the right.
There
Yeah.
should also be a phone revenue as well.
Okay, gross profit.
And then if you keep
What?
going, there should be
Phone revenue.
yeah, there it is. See?
Phone
So
revenue.
if you add 55 and 10, that's $65. The rep gets paid 10% of that, so that's why they get paid $650.
Okay.
Okay,
Got you.
so I mean total revenue for that transaction is actually $65.
$65, exactly.
But we are keeping it in a separate fields.
Yeah, because T-Mobile came out with the phone revenue after we designed this whole system.
Okay.
So they didn't want to intermingle them because just in case they changed it again.
No problem. That's fine. That's it's difficult when you file a query. It's fine. I understand. Right. Okay. You're calculating the I mean the commission per transaction, Brent? You're calculating the commission. Are you calculating the commission per transaction?
Correct, yeah. So that's why that's $650. 10% of 65 is $650. The next one is a $20 gross profit. It should give you $2.
So it's 65. That means 10% of that 6.5. Correct.
6.5. And the next one is the third one should be at 12.5.
Third one.
12.5. Yeah. So if you go to the left of that, the payout should be, or the amount should be $12.50. Yep.
Oh, that's because it's 125.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, that's fine. Trade up is like the same. What
They're
we
all the same as the other one.
jump already same. EIP is same. Correct.
Exactly. Yep.
And again we have this parent DSR. That means the data feature linking it to the postpaid record.
Right.
Postpaid add line referral.
Correct. Yep.
Let's say I have a
जो हम लोग लिंक बनाने बोला था सेम थिंग डेटा फीचर वहाँ से लिंक होना चाहिए to calculate the total revenue. Same is talking about this.
parent DSR.
And then the record reference. Okay, I mean we're clear with this too, Brent.
Okay.
Okay, so
The third most important table is the one that's about 3 down, called DBL
DSR bonus. This one.
this one.
Yes.
Okay, so it's TBL, DSR,
Bonus trans.
bonus France. Okay, let me just write a query for that. Okay.
So what this table is it's a table that calculates all of the SPIFs and goal hitting and whatever else, all the stuff that on the commission report that's not transaction based.
That's not transaction based. Okay, can you come again in that, Brent? Again, we didn't get it.
You know what? I can't hear you guys that good.
Is it any better now, Brent?
Oh, that's way better. Yeah.
Okay.
What was the question?
The question is like when you say non-transactional amount, so is this something where they don't have any transaction number, like updating the data feature or something like that?
No, it's more about. So you know how we saw that $650 for that one transaction, $12.50 for the other.
Exactly.
10%. 10% of revenue.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
But then, if you look at the commission statement, that's only one section of their commission.
Right.
They have jump attachment, data attachment, this, that.
Right.
That's where these are stored.
And even the elite bonus top 10%.
Right.
Okay, where there is no revenue generated.
Okay, so it's
Correct. Exactly. Stuff has no revenue.
so it's employee against the package ID, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, and is the package ID that is the formulas? I mean the commission. What do you say?
Package ID reverts to that 1045.
Yeah, if you do where 22 equals 221, you'll see some numbers in that one.
Okay, so you can say 104, right? 104.
No, well, I would do where DSR package ID equals 221.
Okay, okay, just give me a moment, okay? Just give me a moment, I'll just write the query.
DSR package ID is equal to 221. खत्म हो गया है.
You can just put a where in there. Just put where.
Yeah.
That's DSR package ID equals 221. Perfect.
That's
So you'll see amounts in here. So these are all the stuff that is stored in the commission for these people.
Okay, employer ID we understand. Okay, package ID is for that current month. Okay. I guess bonus type ID has a significance over here.
Yeah, the bonus type ID is just where we put it in the, like what bonus type ID it is.
So that means for base commission it will be different, for box per commission it will be different. Is that what you're referring to?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so package ID is the overall package commission ID. Okay, for that month.
Bonus type ID with the subcategory.
There is subcategory, that is base commission,
Box or kicker commission.
box and kicker commissions, correct?
Correct, yep, exactly.
Okay, and what's that table which is it referring to? Bonus
You know
plan.
what? I don't think that there is a table for that. We just have it in our code to know that 92 equals this, you know.
For internal calculations. For internal calculation, right?
It doesn't have any kind of a relationship to another table in here.
Okay.
I guess that's a good way to get it done.
Yeah, well, the thing is that, I mean, if you notice, it's at 94. They've changed it 94 times, so you know, so that's why we were there might be a table and it might have some of them in it, but at one point we said it's not even worth putting in a table anymore. We can, if we need to look at it, we look at it in our code and we can see what it is.
Yeah, so Brent, when are you actually upgrading this table? That this employee should be paid this amount. When are you
We're processing the commission. It does all the calculations for this.
Okay, so it's just one time they press it and you do all the calculations for everything.
Exactly.
So, okay, so that means you're storing all the commissions, what all commissions to be paid for which all employees, you're just storing it in a table, correct? So that they can fetch it out and...
Exactly.
Okay, and even if they want to see how much commissions they have been paid for in the Feb month, they can go and see it from this table.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you change the ID.
They would see it from the web interface. So the web interface talks to this page and it puts the numbers in the right spot.
Right, so they will just change the dates on the web interface and it will pull based on the duration. The package ID.
Yep.
It will put the package ID and choose the date.
So they can, at any time they can run commissions, get the commission amount paid for any employee at any package, I guess.
Yes.
Correct. They can do that anyways on the report, but yes, you're right.
Yeah, anyways, we have the data, so we can anyways make it dynamic. We don't have to store it. But this is a good practice where we can just directly pull it out instead of directly doing all the calculations.
This one you are having, correct me if I'm wrong, Brent. This table right now will have the freeze data which we pay out.
Correct. Exactly.
And it will not have the dynamic data.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So anyways, it's done at the end of the month, correct? Friend?
Yes. Yeah. It's done on the 14th or 15th of the next month.
Or they will enter freeze करते हैं. Year-end price will be done. Same month DX will be deducted. Commissions will be finalized. That finalized commissions is moved into this table along with the package ID.
So Brent, tell me one thing. This is just one-time calculation, correct? One time you have to price the functionality. So I guess you guys do it yourselves.
Yeah. All it is us pushing a button and that's
Yeah, pushing of a button. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Brent, okay, we would research on this one, okay, and we would go through all the tables because on the verge of importing the historical data, okay. So we would need your help. Mostly Vijay will tell you, like what is exactly
Brent?
Yeah.
What time generally do you, what time can we get hold of you during the day? Which time you would be free? Do you have any schedule or do you have any?
Normally, unless I have a meeting, I'm normally always free throughout the week. I don't have a set schedule of when my meetings are. But, anytime, give me a call if you ever need anything.
Sure, because these 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks will be hectic for us because we are planning for the data migration, and at the same time, there are a few formulas and calculations which we are working out with Lindsay and commissions team. At the same time, we also would like to know better the database architecture that you have so that we can try to get the information from this itself.
Correct, yeah. So whatever you guys need, let me know.
So I'll text you to check on your availability, and I'll send you the meeting invite so that we can discuss like this.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you very much, Brent.
Thanks, Brent.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. A nice
Thanks.
evening.
Bye. बढ़िया You must upgrade your account in order to record a meeting.